The Murder on the Links by Agatha Christie, narrated by John Rayburn. The detective story was more or less invented by Edgar Allen Poe. He sort of lost interest with the genre and moved on, with the next leading practitioner being Arthur Conan Doyle with his Sherlock Holmes tales. It was about 33 years before Agatha Christie entered the detective mystery field, and she wound up becoming one of the most well-known English authors of the 20th century. Her success was so extraordinary, she became the best-selling novelist of all time, with only the Bible and Shakespeare exceeding her sales. Her accomplishments often came in unusual fashion, as she would be walking down a street and a plot idea would come to her. All this had begun when she had a poem published in a local London newspaper when she was only 4 years old. Remarkable, yes, but the extremely early beginning led to her tremendous success. She finally created a play, The Mousetrap, that began in 1952 and had more than 27,000 performances before being finally halted in mid-March 2020 by the COVID-19 pandemic. For now, let's listen to one of her creations for the infamous Belgian detective investigator Hercule Poirot. You can rest assured we'll find out who done it. Chapter 1, A Fellow Traveler. I believe that a well-known anecdote exists to the effect that a young writer, determined to make the commencement of his story forcible and original enough to catch and rivet the attention of the most blasé of editors, penned the following sentence: "Hell," said the Duchess. Strangely enough, this tale of mine opens in much the same fashion, only the lady who gave utterance to the exclamation was not a duchess. It was a day in early June. I had been transacting some business in Paris, and was returning by the morning service to London, where I was still sharing rooms with my old friend, the Belgian ex-detective Hercule Poirot. The Calais express was singularly empty. In fact, my own compartment had only one other traveler. I had made a somewhat hurried departure from the hotel, and was busy assuring myself that I had duly collected all my traps when the train started. Up till then I had hardly noticed my companion, but I was now violently recalled to the fact of her existence. Jumping up from her seat, she let down the window and stuck her head out, withdrawing it a moment later with a brief and forcible ejaculation, "Hell!" Now, I am old-fashioned. A woman, I consider, should be womanly. I have no patience with a modern neurotic girl who jazzes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?